We're not going to make you wait any longer, folks, because it's time for the Gazette Radio Hour right here on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS. As I said, it's the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. It's the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classifieds for all you need to know to be in the know.
So, Doug, you look a little...
Oh, it's been a week, John.
I know.
It's been a week.
I understand it's hard to be you. It's tough to be Doug.
Where'd you get that?
And so we're not going to have you rant. We're just going to have you sit quietly in the corner.
Now, we might have a problem, though, because I told my wife that I might be yelling today on the show. So,
well, it's difficult.
I have to get permission to yell.
I read your rant in the Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classified. I know it's difficult to be you.
It is difficult to be
because
me.
people think you're an extreme right-wing wacko.
I know, like one of my sons. Yeah,
and they're not wrong. And to be wrong all this time in your entire life, it's got to be difficult to be you. I mean, I understand if you were wrong all the time, it'd be very hard to be you. And
I don't think I'm wrong.
Well, but
a lot of people do.
A lot of people do, and
it gets hard to take sometimes.
Well, because try being right every once in a while.
I am right. Get it?
You're not.
Get it right?
You're right. Yeah. I get that. No, it's got to be difficult, and you do a very good job of your rants, by the way. A lot of people do read them, and apparently you're polluting the minds of the youth, according to Perry.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, shout out to Perry.
Yeah, hey, I have a question to the ownership of this radio station. How come I don't get my birthday off?
How come you don't get paid?
Yeah.
How come I don't get a dress room?
But even my work, my whole career when I used to work for USA Today newspaper and the Phoenix newspaper.
You didn't take your birthday off?
I didn't get my birthday off.
So you're not ranting anymore, right? We're calm, we're good?
No, I'm ranting. Okay. You know what's really bugging me?
I knew you were going to tell me.
This is bugging the heck out of me.
There's a lot of things.
You know about this kid in St. Louis that got shot?
No, Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson.
The whole
Ferguson, Missouri.
Ferguson.
Right. And, that's an issue in of itself, and I think we have it on our schedule to talk later in the show. One thing that's really bugging me is our president. Why does he address these local things? Leave it to the local authorities. Why does the president of the whole United States have to come on? Okay, so I'll give him that. He can come on and make a statement, like he said with Trayvon Martin. If Trayvon was my son, he'd look like me or whatever.
What did he say, Doug?
I don't know what he said.
He said there's no basis for... All he tried to do was to diffuse the situation. There's no basis for...
He has no business doing that.
Oh, he does!
No, he doesn't.
Oh, Doug, you're missing the whole
point. Okay, I'll give you... Let's say I give you that one, okay? I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Have you heard about the decorated war Marine that is rotting away in a Mexican jail because he accidentally... He got in the line to cross the border. He couldn't get out of the line. He thought he could just go across and turn around and come back. He's been in jail for 5 months. He's a decorated war veteran. Has our president even brought up the issue?
Yeah,
but yes, he thinks it's important enough. He needs to bring up and make a long statement about Robin Williams' death and a long statement about this kid who got killed.
Okay, no, wait a minute. You're missing the point. The president, and any president, is what? A political being, beginning and end. Public opinion is where right now? Ferguson and Robin Williams, right?
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
So he's writing the wave. Now, if you can sit there and go, well, the president shouldn't comment. No, he should comment because he's writing the wave of public opinion. That's what he does. He's a politician. Every president has been a politician. You can't tell me that President Reagan, your favorite politician ever, wouldn't have done the exact same thing. Now, he may have done something different about Mexico, and I agree with you there. But you can't berate the president for, he made a comment about Robin Williams.
Okay,
come on.
Like I said, I'll give him that one if he wants to make that. But how come he hasn't issued anything? And the Border Patrol agent that got killed by illegal aliens that have been deported once or twice.
Easy.
That guy works for the federal government.
That's easy. Once again, think about it politics is everywhere. You just got to look for it.
So he's going to comment on Robin Williams dying, but he's not going to comment on one of his own employees,
exactly,
so to speak, being killed by an illegal alien.
Doug, if you're messing up the border issue and the illegal immigration issue like the president is, would you want to bring attention to it?
Well, you're piling on with me.
Of course not. No, he's a political being. He's I think Rush Limbaugh, your mentor, your hero. Okay, and if you would smoke and you could have your nicotine-stained hands, you would probably be
formally.
Okay,
formally.
He said something that I thought was really smart. He goes, "There's politics in everything. You just have to look for it." Okay?
I agree with that.
So when President Obama makes a statement about Robin Williams, okay, what is he doing? He's commiserating with the American people. Look, I'm a compassionate president. I'm a compassionate president.
He's pandering.
Exactly.
He's pandering.
Exactly.
Okay, well, sometimes you got to step out and not worry about your own image and talk about something that hurts, like this Marine. He could be getting the guy out of prison. Why won't he? He won't even make a comment.
That one's a little bit more touchy because you've got the Mexican government involved. Okay, he should do something, and maybe he is back channel. We don't know. But the dude crossed the border with guns in violation of Mexican law. Okay? If you get arrested in Mexico for being drunk and disorderly, which is very likely with you.
He crossed the border and tried to get back because he got in the wrong lane.
But maybe he crossed the border and tried to get back because he had guns. You don't know all the facts, Doug.
Oh, okay, so we don't know all the facts with the kid in St. Louis that got killed either. Oh, wait, that's another segment.
Exactly.
Okay, how about this? Let me switch gears real fast. What about Eric Holder, our Attorney General?
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah. Okay, he's already announced that he's going to have an investigation into this young, I keep forgetting the kid's name, who was killed in St. Louis by the police.
Brown.
Do you think maybe he should launch an investigation into Lois Lerner and the IRS scandal when the evidence is just pouring out that there's something horribly wrong?
Once again.
It doesn't matter. He took an oath of office.
Oh,
he
yeah,
should have
Oath of office. Right. Okay. Oath
Yeah, and Fast and Furious, too. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter.
No. He took an oath in office.
And Benghazi while we're at it.
Who does he work for, Doug?
I know, but he should have the ethics, the moral ethics to appoint somebody else detached from him to investigate this because there's clearly something that needs to be investigated.
Congress can do that, but they haven't yet.
Wait, time out. Yes, they have. They have done everything they can.
They have not appointed
This guy will not get off his lazy rear end, his political lazy rear end.
Of course not, because he's got his wagon hitched to Obama. Duh.
Okay, well then Obama should maybe call the guy and say, "Hey, Eric, you might want to make us look better and investigate this thing."
How is investigating this going to make Obama look better? He's riding out the string until it's over. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? How is it? Oh, gee, Mr. Attorney General, who works for me and is one of my really good friends, I'd like you to investigate something that's going to put me in a bad light.
There you go.
Exactly.
I say impeach them both. Impeach them both.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Impeach them both.
Impeach them both.
We need to take a break. We need to go to our happy place. Okay. When the bell rings, we'll maybe come back. I don't know. Who cares? All right. You're listening to Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on AM-1220 KHTS, Santa Clara's hometown station. We're coming right back.
You do need to know, folks. That's why you're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on Santa Clara's hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS. This is the Gazette Radio Digest version. For all you need to know, I don't know. Forget it.
For all
you got me so upset on this last.
You know,
I can't even think right.
I'm not sure I can say it. You got me upset. You sit there and you just assume that everything is exactly black and white, and you miss the underlying motives for all this stuff. You know something? Let's go to our happy place.
Okay, let's go.
We got our happy place. Miss Classified is on the line.
Miss Gazette.
Miss Gazette and Free Classified. There you go. Classified's her last name. I'm on a last name basis with Miss Gazette. I'm going to get this right one of these days. Hey, what's going on? So what's new in the Classifieds?
Well, the first thing I want to tell the listeners is that we're offering a free family 4-pack to the AV Fair with one new paid subscription to the Gazette. This is a $40 value for just $10.
Wow. And
$10 you can get a 6-month subscription to our Gazette. And you get 4 free tickets.
And that's for all you need to know to be in the know there, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want people to call us at 298-5330, and we will hook them up with some free tickets to the AV Fair, and it starts today.
Yeah, and there's some good concerts, too, at that fair.
Yes, they are. Yeah. They have Kool and the Gang. They have
Leonard Skinner.
Gentry.
Montgomery Gentry.
Hey, what was that number again?
298-5330.
Nice. Should be like 1-800-CALL Miss Classified or something.
I can help them.
There you go.
Miss Classified when you call.
Yeah, Miss Classified. What's your number?
I already gave you my number once.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, it's 976-BABE.
Yeah, there you go. I thought it was the same number that you were just giving out for the Santa Clarita. If they call, you will answer the phone, right?
I will.
Oh, there you go. This is like a Jerry Lowe's telethon. Call right now. Miss Classified is on the line, taking calls, taking pledges. No. Probably not the same thing. All right, so why do people want to get in the Classified? This is the best part of the show. This is when she tells us what's in the Classified, Doug.
Okay, yes. Well, here's a really good thing. A 1940s grandfather clock, maple elm burl,
Wow.
Westminster chime. Sounds great. Only $400.
I guess it'd be a great-grandfather clock. It's so old.
Yeah, it's so old. Ha ha. The phone number is 661-229-6677. 229-6677.
They look really good in your office, Doug.
And what year was it?
1940s.
Wow.
You were,
pretty old.
7 or 8 years old?
Easy.
And wait, this is a good one. a backyard glass patio table with 3 matching chairs. Not in great condition, but $25 for all.
Hey. But you get a big piece of glass. You get chairs. I mean, for $25, you could probably recycle the stuff you don't want and make money.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I know some bachelors in an apartment that could use that for their dining room table.
Yeah,
Hey,
there you go.
That's not a bad idea.
$25, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I bet you might be able to get them down,
too. The number is 661-505-3240.
You're trying to get back at me for the old joke, aren't you, Dick?
Yeah, okay, and here's another one. You're going to really like this one. A bicycle. It's a Western Flyer 26-inch, 1950 series, red and white. It looks like Pee Wee Herman's bike.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Bicycle.
Okay.
26-inch, 1950 series, red and white, and it looks like Pee Wee Herman's bike. It's only $145.
Doug, you need that. You need to ride that to work every day. Would that be awesome as classified to see Doug pull in on
Yes, it
Pee Wee
would
Herman's
be.
bike?
I could do it, too, if you wanted me to.
What year did you say it was?
1950 series.
So it's probably an older bike or a newer bike, but they make them kind of a retro bike.
Oh, I got
It's a 1950 series, so it would probably still work there, Doug. Just
But
saying.
does Pee Wee Herman still have appeal to anybody?
He does to you?
Peter likes
And Peter likes Pee Wee Herman, so there's two. Yeah.
If you want if you want the bike, it's $145
All right,
off.
what's the phone number?
661-916-5775.
One more time.
916-5775.
He's writing it down, Miss Classified. That's why I needed it one more time.
Oh, okay, but wait, guys, I have something else. We have another minute?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay, 90 years ago, this is a bit of history from John Boston. 90 years, this is also in the Gazette. This is why you want to get our Gazette, because there's really interesting stuff in it.
Miss Gazette, I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of folks were really big John Boston fans when he wrote for the daily paper, and now he writes for the weekly Santa Clarita Gazette. So if you're a John Boston fan, you can subscribe and get 4 tickets to the fair and read John Boston again. Go ahead.
Okay, I agree. But 90 years ago this week, do you know what happened?
What?
This is so cool. One of Bill Hart's last pictures was Singing Sam McGee. It was filmed entirely on his ranch in Newhall. Local residents called the sheriff's department when they heard the gunfire and witnessed a gang of men carting off a beautiful young woman. It turned out they were just shooting a movie.
Oh, my gosh. That's pretty
That's
cool.
a good story.
That's
Isn't
pretty
that cool?
Yeah, and John Boston, when he does write for us, it's his history. He calls it a history trail or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's always fascinating stuff, and he'll start from 100 years ago and he'll go up to 10 years ago.
Right,
so,
right.
yeah.
It's called History of Santa Clarita Valley.
There you go.
Very cool.
All right.
Miss Classified, lovely as ever.
Miss Gazette, as I call her.
You're on a first name basis.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
You guys have a great day.
You too.
Thanks, you too. That's pretty good, Doug. All right, well, you're listening to Gazette Radio Hour, the Gazette and Free Classified
There
Radio
you go.
Hour with Doug and John on AM-1220.
And one thing about that segment, it always calms me down. So
It does,
We're
it
good.
does.
We're good. But I think the next segment might...
Just wait.
Oh, man.
All right, we're on AM-1220 KHTS, Santa Clarita's hometown station. We'll be right back to raise Doug's blood pressure.